Alright, so it's been a while since we've done a video on this Snow Tomb Starsilver. The last time I did it, I think we had it about level 60. We got it up to level 80. So I'm hoping this has a little boost compared to the last one. Last one, we were still able to get Dvalin down to about maybe an eighth of the health. So we almost one phase them, but I'm hoping that we can just straight up one phase. But this time we're actually going to be trying a different way. Because we're not going to be using Superconduct. We're just going to use Bennett and then go on to with Razor. But yeah. Right now, we're working with a level 80. I wish I could get it to level 90. I actually have all of the materials I need to get it to level 90, but I am AR rank 43. So we are getting there, and then as soon as we do that, we'll get it to 90, we'll get Razor to 90, and then we'll do another video testing out the damage. But right now, I think Snow Tomb Starsilver actually feels like it works better with my build, just because right now, with all the artifacts that I can get, I currently don't have a whole lot of crit rate, but I have a lot of crit damage. So I feel like the extra damage more often benefits me a lot more than Prototype Archaic. And that's just, of course, if you just look at stats, whatever, and if you have good artifacts, Prototype Archaic comes out on top almost every single time, even if it's only by a little bit, and that's where it gets me. It's only doing a little bit, like 500 damage more in most situations, which to me, I'm just going to choose which one I feel like I'm having more fun with at that point. Because I don't see what the point is if it's only going to add like 500 damage. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and see if we can one phase him this time. I haven't tried it yet, so yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so hopefully we can do this a lot smoother than the last one, because the last one, for whatever reason, I kept on getting like a glitch, and it kept on dropping me through the dragon. So I kept on dropping, and I had to redo it so many times, but hopefully I don't get that glitch this time, and it just lets me do my thing, but don't know how it's going to work out. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Alright. Go ahead and get that down. Got that Superconduct, that's what I was trying to do. Dang, see, that's the only thing. I need better artifacts. We almost one-phased it. But that's what I'm saying, we're almost one-phasing with a terrible, and honestly, terrible artifact set. And honestly, I didn't time that as well as I possibly could. So 100%, the next time we get there, once I'm AR 45 and I can farm those artifacts as much as I want and actually be guaranteed a decent amount, 100% we're going to have a crazy Razor build. Because we already have a crazy one that can do a lot of damage, even with terrible artifacts. But Razor with terrible artifacts, it's just not enough. I mean, I guess anyone that's not serious about the game, they would be happy with this amount of damage, especially with me not using Xignon, because if you don't know, Xignon at level 70, it gives extra 15% attack if I have the shield around me, but I'm not using that in this fight just because it takes too much time to me. I might use in the second part just to see how much it adds to it. But yeah, 100% if I was using that from the beginning. But yeah, there we go. It's an easy two-phase, so I'm kind of happy with it. But 100%, I'm going to be streaming and keeping you updated on about all of the artifacts I'm going to be getting. But we're going to go ahead and fight the Pyro Regisvine. 100%, I think we can one phase that one. If we can pretty much do Dvalin in one phase, 100% with terrible artifacts, we can 100% get that one in a one phase. For sure. We may have to hit it a little bit more after the phase actually ends, but 100% we're going to one phase it. This one should be a lot easier. The only thing that's annoying about this one is because with the team that we have, I want to have the Pyro resonance, so we don't have a water user or a hydro user. So we are going to have to take a decent amount of time just to get the little shield thing down. But after that's it's game over. We just got to get this down piece by piece. Yeah, it does take a little bit to get it down for this, but I'm not willing to take off the pyro resonance. All right. And we're also not going to, again, we're not going to be using Xignon, just because I love Xignon for the pyro resonance, and I like her a lot in Spiral Abyss. But when you're just fighting a boss, it's just with the activation time, you want to have as much time as possible actually doing DPS. And with her activation, I just feel like it takes too much time for it to do anything. With the amount that it adds, it does add a little bit of DPS, but it's not enough to make up for the time. You would be better off just getting like 2 more hits in with Razor, and it would be about the same.
Oh, so sorry.
All right. Oh yeah. Not even close. Not even close. That was a super easy one. That was a super easy one. 100%. That one, yeah. Any of the Regivines anyways, I kind of slowed that down at the beginning. I could have done it a little faster. 100%, and then we probably would have one-phased it without even getting up from the DPS phase. But yeah. Right now, that's what we're getting. That's why this video is basically just keeping you guys updated with what my build is going to be. And then once we get Razor, the artifacts that he needs, and we're done with the Razor build, as you know, I like to try out a lot of random builds. That's why this is probably like my 7th build that I've done throughout the series. But next one, I think I'm gonna put up a poll and see what people want me to make, but I'm leaning towards Ningguang. I just got her in one of the wishes that I've done, and I don't know, like it's just I want to use a Geo user. I didn't get Zhongli, sadly. I didn't get Albedo. I'm kind of sad that I didn't get Albedo. I actually really wanted to try out that character. But for now, we're kind of stuck with Ningguang, which isn't bad because it is a super interesting character, and I feel like we could make a crazy build with that one. I have all the characters that could go with it, and I kind of already know how to build her just from watching other people. But 100% I'm going to put up a poll to see if people want me to do that, or I can do any other character. I've got a decent amount to pick from, so yeah. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to pick my next build once we're done. We just need to get some artifacts for Razor, and 100% the build is pretty much over because once we get to 90, I already have all of the materials. And then we'll do a video and see how much max damage I can get with good artifacts and level 90. But yeah, for now, we're going to work on Razor, and then we're going to move on to a different build. Hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.